What's going on, everybody? Dante here, the fitness and tech guy. Now I got a new top 5 for y'all. Now this is for the PlayStation 4. These are some of the games I'm looking forward to for the PS4, and some of the things that, you know, hopefully they are true and they will come out. Some of the ones I got on this list are not even been announced yet, but these are games I'm looking forward to, and hopefully they come out. Well, number one, we know for definitely is coming out. It's Uncharted 4. I'm a big fan of the Uncharted series. It's kind of like Tomb Raider and Gears of War all in one, and mixed in with a big action movie style game. It's like playing an action movie in a video game. I like the story. I like how the gameplay is. It's like I said, it's Tomb Raider and Gears of War all in one. So I definitely like the game. I like the storyline. My favorite one so far is the second one. The second one I think was just a masterpiece as far as cinematics, the graphics, the gameplay, everything about that game was just perfect. 3 was okay, but 2 was just a masterpiece. Part 4 looks pretty good so far from what I've seen. Number 2 on that list is, see, the thing is, it hasn't been announced, but I'm a big fan of the series too. God of War. God of War 4, hopefully Kratos will get his continuation story that we all want to know and see, because we all know how 3 ended, and he kind of crawled off somewhere and we don't know where he went, but we have to see how that goes. We just want a continuation of that story, that Ascension stuff, and give us the continuation. Forget prequels. Give us the actual sequel of God of War 3, and look, I'll be happy. That's one of my favorite series on the PlayStation 3 when I had one. Number 3, Street Fighter 5. Now, this is kind of makes me upset, is that you got a big time franchise like Street Fighter has been around since what, the 80s, I believe, and almost as long as I've been born, and you're not putting on the Xbox One, you're just making this a PS4 exclusive. I'm a little disappointed about that, but hey, it's one of the games I'm looking forward to getting my hands on eventually with the PS4. And you know, I'm kind of glad that, you know, they doing things different with Street Fighter, because, you know, I to the point I got tired of seeing Ken and Ryu. So that's kind of the staples with that game alone. But luckily they bringing people back from Street Fighter Alpha days and all those other characters and things like that. But we'll have to wait and see how that comes out. I'm looking forward to that. That's my number 3. Now my list is like, it's no specific order. These are just games I'm excited for. They're not which one's my favorite one. I'm just looking forward to all of them. The next one is Metal Gear Solid 5. Now, I know some people probably saying, watching this video, like, well, that's coming out for Xbox One too. Well, it is. Now, Hideo Kojima did say out his own mouth that he put more passion into the PlayStation, where he said that. So I would get it on the Xbox One, but he pretty much saying he's going to make the PS4 version a little bit better, which is to be expected. No offense, I'm not going to say why I feel that way. I just feel like that's what he's going to do, but that's fine. Looking forward to that. And like, I'm kind of getting away from multiplayer games because I really don't have much time to play multiplayer games. I may have an hour or 2 hours of free time to just kind of get a good campaign in for an hour or a half hour, or even if it's just a quick little, you know what I mean, cutscene from a video that's part of the game or something like that. I ain't got much time to be having time to just sit down and play a game for about 2 to 3 hours, 4 to 5 hours. I just don't have that time anymore. And that's why I'm kind of like looking forward to that. Now, it seems like a long-lived game, more open world, things like that. So I have to wait and see. I never played that, that demo that he charged $30 for. I wasn't getting that. I'm not doing that, because you're not going to charge me $30 for a demo. Then tell us, then, you know, the main game comes out. Yeah, I wasn't doing that. So I was going to wait till the full game comes out, and that's when I'm going to get it. So stay tuned to that. And maybe I'll do some like gameplay footage or a review of it or something like that. We'll have to wait and see. But keep your eyes out for that. This game on this list hasn't even been announced yet, and it's nowhere it's going to be. But I really like the Order 1886. Now, there's a few flaws in that game. It wasn't the perfect game, but the idea and the whole hunting vampires and like things, I'm into that type of stuff. So I was really enjoyed that concept of the game, but the gameplay itself could be a little tweaked. You know, running from cover to cover was kind of gimmicky in my opinion, because you go from one side to the next, but you couldn't move forward. Don't understand that. I mean, that's part of the whole cover-based system. If you're going to move from one side from right to left, from left to right, why can't I just dip and go forward to the next side of the cover and do the same thing? Yeah, they had a little flaws there, but one of the main gripes I had about that is the game was shot in like a widescreen aspect, which is okay when you're watching a cinematic part of the game, not the whole entire game, because then you're limited to what your access as far as the screen real estate. Because if you're trying to look over, let's say, some cover-based stuff, like where you're looking at a window or something like that, and you're trying to look down and see where the enemy, look, it's a game. I don't care how much you try to make it like real life and you can't really see. It's a video game at the end of the day. I want to be able to look down and see where's the enemies at so I can shoot them. But that's one of my gripes with that. But that was my list for the top 5 games I want for PS4. Now, like I said, everybody's list will be different from mine. Please let me know in the comment section what games you're looking forward to and give me some ideas. I know those are the games I want. I know some other people probably got some games they can give me some suggestions about and let me know what's really coming out. But hey, leave it in the comment section down below. I want to hear what you guys think. Well, thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.